know that the Rotary Club is the largest service organization in the world. Its members are neighbors, community leaders, and global citizens, all united for the common good, believing in service above self. And here in Toronto, their biggest annual fundraising event is happening Saturday, December 1st, and I'm talking about the live Rotary Auction. With me in studio to tell us more is Gord Dobbin, Vice President, East York Rotary Club, and Barry Smith, Vice President of the Rotary Club of North Scarborough. Delightful to have you both here.
Great to be here.
It's always a very exciting time of year when the Rotary Auction happens. It's a big deal.
It's so intense, and it's Christmas shopping time. This is when we're all thinking about this.
We want to get into the nitty-gritty details of the auction, of course. But let's talk in general about the Rotary, what it does, and where you service. Gord, do you want to start?
Well, there's so many places, really. There's local, there's regional, and then there's international. Really, I'd like to speak about the international, if you don't mind. Our biggest campaign right now would be to eliminate, that is that word, eliminate polio worldwide. Years ago, thousands of people used to be affected by polio and what it did to them, their family, their village, wherever they lived, and now we're this close to eliminating it. 3 or 4 cases a year.
No way.
That's it.
Worldwide?
Absolutely.
Amazing. So that's an extremely obvious example of how the good work that you guys do at Rotary is
one of many.
Paying off. What about locally, Barry? The GTA, Toronto?
We do a lot locally, and we're usually looking at things that fall between the cracks. So it's not covered by government funding or other types of funding. And so new projects to get them off the ground, to give them seed money. We have scholarship programs for high school students. We have, we support PACT Peace Initiative, which is, I can't get into the details, but it kind of has offenders face their victims in a circle, and it's an indigenous type of resolution to this problem. So when the offender faces their victim, then there's some remorse coming. It's not just like a faceless victim anymore. So we support that. We support all the hospitals, the Scarborough hospitals, the East York General Hospital, and all Asian Court Community Services, all kinds of work in the community to help various projects.
People have no idea how much is going on with Rotary. One of the things that they know you for, of course, is this auction, which is happening December 1st. It's very exciting. It's been on cable TV for what?
35 years.
Come on.
That's right.
Wow, that's a long time.
People used to tune in just to do their Christmas shopping. They used to make an event of it. You know, order the pizza, turn on the TV, you know, everybody crowd around. We weren't there last year, though.
Really?
That's right. Everything changed last year as the Rogers, and they were a corporate supporter of the auction. They pulled the plug on that whole endeavor, and now we're back at it, and we're online and bigger than ever.
Fantastic. We're going to talk about how we can get the whole auction streamlined live to us. I want to find out, over how many years again?
35.
5 years. How much money has been raised? Do you have any idea?
$5 million.
Come on.
Plus.
Yeah, plus. Yes, over $5 million.
And counting.
Meanwhile, people on the other end are going, but I was just getting great deals.
Exactly. And no HST?
No HST. I'm getting great deals. I'm helping people all around the world. What could be better?
Win-win.
All right, so streamlining. We're gonna watch it on our computers. How do we do that?
Well, it's Rotary Auction, RotaryOnline.auction.
RotaryOnline.auction.
We're just getting used to saying that.
Yeah, it's a mouthful, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's all we have to do is log into that, and we're good to go.
If you log into that, there's links there, and you can watch it on Twitch TV, YouTube, and Facebook.
So as we're watching it streamed live, we're going to see all these great deals, and these items that are being auctioned off must come from somewhere. I'm assuming many somewheres. How do you find the items that you auction?
Well, Rotarians approach people in the community and perhaps some volunteers helping Rotarians at the same time, whether they're businesses. In my business, I'm retired now, I used to deal with a lot of accountants and lawyers. What can they donate? Well, typically they might have corporate sports tickets. So a lot of people tune into the auction to get those totally unavailable Leafs tickets because there's their opportunity to get them.
How do we do it? What's the process when we want to place a bid?
There will be a number on the screen, and you just dial in, and the phone will be answered, and you'll just put your bid in. And you can watch the bids as they go up on the screen, just like a regular auction.
I know, the whole thing happens live, so you can find out if your bid was accepted or not, right?
Well, you get called back within 20 minutes of the closing of a block to let you know that you were the successful bidder. If you don't get called back, well, good luck next time. The other thing I would add, this is 14 hours of live TV. We start at 10 in the morning on Saturday, December 1st, and we go till midnight with 5 10-minute blocks in every hour, and you can tune in now, even at that particular website. I believe you can tune in now and take a look and see what items there are when they're going off, so that you can be, shall we say, more effective in your bidding.
You can be there when you want, when that thing you want is going to be becoming available. Let's say we're the successful bidder. Yay, we get the thing at a great price. What do I do? I was streaming it from my hotel room in I don't know, Mexico. Do I need to be here to pick up the item?
Well, let's assume that you were in your hotel room in Mexico and you wanted those Leafs tickets for when you were going to be in Toronto. So we can actually mail something that's small or light, like Leafs tickets or a certificate, to wherever you are, so that you have them when you're in Toronto to see the Leafs play. That would be the typical. Now, if it's a barbecue or something like that, because those are the sort of things we get, well, you have to come and pick that one up.
Okay, so if I'm not going to be in town, I better make sure someone else can pick it up for me.
Exactly.
Would they need to bring ID, that kind of thing?
And proof of payment of some kind.
Right on. Well, yeah, how do we pay?
MasterCard, Visa.
As soon as we make that bid, or when we show up?
No, when you show up. But you do have to give your your information online, so we know that you do have an
So it's
account.
legitimate.
That's right. Where is it actually taking place?
It's taking place at what used to be the East York Civic Centre. I don't know what they're calling it now, since we're all part of Toronto, but it's at 850 Mortimer, which is at Coxwell and Mortimer. So that's pretty centrally located for most people.
Right on. Starts at 10, you said, right?
10 in the morning on Saturday. You can start picking up later that day and on into Sunday until about 2 in the afternoon. So really, folks, when you are tuning in, when you are bidding, have an idea of what it is that you're picking up, because if it is one of those barbecues, don't forget to call your brother who's got the pickup truck and make sure you have it for that Sunday morning pickup.
All right, barbecues, Leaf tickets. What else can we look forward to? What other
car wash tickets? That always goes well at this time of the year.
So good in the winter.
And they end up being, here's that fun thing, a bell ringer. A bell ringer is one of those ones where the value of the tickets, this book of tickets, would be notionally $100. But if we get a bid for 105, 110, 120, and yes, it happens, well, then that's a bell ringer. Anybody who is a successful bidder and is a bell ringer bidder, then they are also going to get a free voucher worth $10 at Moxie's, and that applies to every item in the auction. Thank you, Moxie's.
So if I understand correctly, if the item goes over the estimated price,
retail value,
over the retail value, that's a bell ringer, and you get a little extra something thrown in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Aww.
So you're $5 over, you get a $10 coupon.
Hey,
yeah.
Win, win,
everybody wins, exactly.
And you needed to wash the car anyway, it's winter.
You couldn't do this without the volunteers, am I right?
Absolutely, they are huge. We really appreciate the involvement of the volunteers. When it comes down to it, and you see what's going on at the East York Civic Centre, maybe if you've come there to pick an item up, you'll see all kinds of people doing tasks. About a third of them, at the most, are actually Rotarians. All the rest are volunteers. Really, we need them. We cherish their involvement. Also, at the same time, people who donate those same items that we're auctioning off. The same thing. We couldn't function without their participation the same way.
You guys are all ready to hit that switch and start streaming and getting those bids piling in on December 1st. When it's all said and done, and the last item has been picked up, and everybody's tired and ready to go home, the money that's been collected goes where?
Ooh.
All kinds of local and global initiatives like we talked about before. And one important thing with Rotary, there's no administration cost at all. We're all volunteers, so all the money goes in. We volunteer our time. We do not charge anything. So if we raise $60,000, $60,000 goes into the community.
And you'll see that there are some commercials associated with our presentation that day. These are corporate sponsors who are essentially paying our costs. All of the money raised from the auction goes to good works.
So if I pay $100 for my item, I can be assured that all of that $100 is going to go benefit
Absolutely.
The great work that the Rotary does.
Exactly.
And you know what? I would issue the invitation to anybody out there viewing this and anybody watching the auction, if they want to come to our club and see how we distribute those monies, we would love to have you come.
Thank you both so much for being here. Good luck with the auction on December 1st. It's going to be a smash, as it always is. And once again, so that we don't forget, what time and what website?
Saturday, December 1st, 10 in the morning. We go live till midnight, and the website?
RotaryOnline.auction.
Gord, Barry, thank you so much for both being here today.
Thank you for your help on all of this, Val.
We really appreciate it.
Well, there you have it. The 2018 Rotary Online Auction from Toronto is back. Make sure you tune in on Saturday, December 1st, starting at 10 a.m. right through till midnight. There are going to be hundreds of great items up for auction, and all of it going to support local charities across the GTA. You can watch and participate simply by going to www.rotaryonline.auction. And from there, you can choose to watch the live stream on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch TV. Hey, you can even watch from your mobile phone. Bidding is easy. Just call the toll-free bid phone number to make a bid. And remember, bid high and bid often.